and welcome to Info Simcoe. My name is Madison Fitzpatrick, and joining us in studio today is Claudine, the director of the Barrie Film Festival. Hi, Claudine, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So tell us a little bit about what the Barrie Film Festival is.
So the Barrie Film Festival has year-round programming. We have a number of series screenings, both outdoor and in the cinema. So we have our monthly film series at the Galaxy Cinemas, which goes on hiatus during the summer months. But we also have outdoor films that we show within the region, like at Meridian Place. We also work with Innisfil, and so we're all over the place, where there are free screenings for people to enjoy. And we have two annual festivals. So we have our 10-day festival in the fall, and coming up we have our Real Stories Festival, which is March 23rd to the 26th.
Amazing. So can you dive into any other programs that you guys have? I know the virtual, it has ended because you know, the pandemic is hopefully nearing its end, but any other programs, education programs, things like that?
Yeah, so we have an education program. It's currently on hold, but it's wonderful that it introduces students to films they would not normally go to see, and they're all curriculum linked, so we bring in, thousands of students for daytime screenings over a course of a couple of weeks. And you know, these are films that, a lot of them are documentaries, but yeah, we often try to connect them with what teachers need for students to see. And sometimes it's really, you know, just films that we discover. And I've got a couple of people in my programming committee that were involved with education. So, you know, they help me source those films.
Incredible. So let's talk about the Real Stories Festival.
Yes. So it's going to be our 19th edition. It'll be at 5 Points Theatre, March 23rd to 26th, and it's 4 days of documentary films. It's a good variety of films. You know, there's things that are more lighthearted, but then there's other films that are more hard-hitting, and we all often talk about it as being thought-provoking event, because a lot of these films, well, a lot of the films we show start conversations, but especially the documentaries.
So the documentaries that you show, or other films that you show, are any of them local? Anything that local people have made?
Well, not during Real Stories this year, but during our fall festival we have short film competition, and that is really regionally focused. We also have a high school program that we introduced recently. Last year was it's our Central Ontario Youth Short Film Festival, and that's actually high school films from all of Central Ontario, but it's also a qualifying film festival for the Ontario Film Festival in London, Ontario. So yes, regionally we do have definitely the shorts, but sometimes there's films that are made in Barrie or have a Barrie connection, and we're always happy to find those types of films, and we include them in our festival.
How important is the Barrie Film Festival to the community? I mean, you guys do so much, and people can connect with you guys, and you know, film does a lot. We just, you know, had the Oscars. Film does a lot for people. How much does the Barrie Film Festival mean to this community?
Well, that's an interesting question. We definitely have a loyal following. And I mean, film, I don't know, it's just such a broadly, you know, so many people love films. And I guess to Barrie, we bring in films that they wouldn't otherwise get a chance to see. So, you know, we seek out a lot of those gems, independent gems, world cinema. And it's, I don't know, there's nothing like, it does bring the world closer to you, because, you know, especially subtitle films where, you know, it's stories that, you know, they're just not predictable. Yeah, and it sort of brings sort of awareness of how people think.
And how can people get involved with the Barrie Film Festival if they want to, you know, make a film, or if they want to get involved with the festival, or, you know, volunteer or be a part of the organization itself? Well,
on our website there is an area where you can contact us if you are interested in volunteering. We have so many volunteers that help during the screenings, and we couldn't do it without them, really. And you know, there's a number of committees, planning committees, that may be of interest to people. So yeah, people can just go on our website, and there's also access to the links to enter your short film if that's what you want to do. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a community-focused event, our events. So yeah, we'd love to hear from people.
Incredible. So, like you said, the Real Stories Festival is coming up. Just tell us a little bit about how people can attend, get involved, things like that.
Yeah, so Real Stories, this year it's going to be at the 5 Points Theatre, and you know, people can get their tickets. We have all the links on our website. It's through Ticket Pro. There's also the box office at 5 Points on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays between 12 and 4, if you're one of those people that like to go in person to get your tickets. And I mean, it's a great variety of documentaries. I mean, you've got there's quirky films like A Bunch of Amateurs, which is, yeah, it's one of those films where you'll meet people that you would never otherwise get a chance to meet on film. And, you know, to really more hard-hitting films, you know, about activism and also daring feats, like this woman who's the first woman from Nepal to climb Mount Everest. Yeah, there's all kinds of wonderful stories. I think, you know, it's just a great experience to learn about things that are going on in the world and about people and places.
Incredible. Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show with us today. Good luck with the Real Stories Festival.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you again for so much for being on the show.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, if you want to know more about the Barrie Film Festival, you can check them out on their website. Stay tuned for more Info Simcoe.